All right, everybody, we are live. What is going on? And welcome to my review for tonight's episode of Monday Night Raw. We're going to take a look and break down everything that took place on the April 22nd edition of Monday Night Raw, episode 1352 from Des Moines, Iowa. And I have to say, I thought the crowd tonight in Des Moines was pretty solid. They gave a rock star reception to Seth Rollins, who kicked off the night here. So let's not waste any further time. Let's dive right into the Raw results. We had Triple H come out, and Seth Rollins talked about being the Universal Champion, how everybody's gunning for him, and Money in the Bank right around the corner. We would have two triple threat matches tonight on the show. In the first match, it would be Samoa Joe, Rey Mysterio, and AJ Styles. And in our second triple threat would be The Miz, Baron Corbin, and Drew McIntyre. And the winner of both of those triple threat matches would face off in the main event to determine who would face Seth Rollins at Money in the Bank. And Rollins said, whoever he's going to face is going to burn it down. And I thought this opening match between Styles, Joe, and Mysterio, I thought this was a great way to kick off Raw here, especially coming out of the Superstar shakeup last week. Of course, Samoa Joe bringing the United States Championship over to Raw, and Rey Mysterio coming over, and of course the phenomenal AJ Styles, who I thought had a great showing in this match. I really loved the back and forth between Styles and Mysterio. I would love to see a short little program between these two. I think they could have some fun matches here and there, and of course, history between Samoa Joe and AJ Styles goes without saying. So in this match, towards the end, Styles dived in for the phenomenal forearm. Joe avoided it and put Styles in the coquina clutch. Styles was able to get out. Rey attempted a Hurricane Rana. Styles caught Mysterio, powerbombed him onto Samoa Joe, and Styles hit the Styles Clash on to Rey Mysterio on top of Samoa Joe, and AJ Styles was your winner and would later on face the winner of the second triple threat match, which we will discuss shortly here. But I thought they gave these three guys enough time to work. I thought all three guys had, pretty nice time to shine. Like I said, like the stuff between Styles and Rey Mysterio. I thought all guys got to be able to mix it up there in the ring. So I thought this was a great way to start Monday Night Raw. We had Naomi versus Billie Kay. Really nothing to say about this. Naomi gets sunset flip on Billie Kay for the win. And once again, the Iconics are losers. And it's just like they're tag team champions. But do I really care the fact that they are tag team champions? I mean, they've lost how many weeks now? And it's just like, I hope Asuka and Kairi Sane take the titles off them. I think that would be the smart move to do, but we'll see what direction they go in there with the women's tag team titles, which honestly made me feel like an afterthought ever since Bayley and Sasha Banks dropped them. I thought they would at least have a lengthy run with them. They obviously didn't. So it was what it was. We had The Miz versus Drew McIntyre versus Baron Corbin, the second of the two triple threat matches to determine who would face AJ Styles later on in the night. So the way that the end of this match went down here is Baron Corbin attempted to hit the end of days onto The Miz, but Miz was able to counter into a DDT. Drew McIntyre comes in, hits the Claymore kick on The Miz, but Baron Corbin pushes McIntyre out of the ring and steals the pin. And I thought for sure, as soon as I saw this, I'm like, we're not going to get AJ Styles versus Seth Rollins at Money in the Bank, are we? Well, we'll talk about that later on in the night. But when Baron Corbin won, I'm just like, oh, God, we're going to get Seth Rollins and Baron Corbin. Just like, ugh. This doesn't do it for me here. But after this, we had Sami Zayn come down to the ring, and I'm really enjoying this troll heel Sami Zayn, harping on the internet fans and the smart marks and the marks in the crowd. I thought this was great. Him just telling everybody to go to hell, and he'd rather be on anywhere on Earth rather than in Des Moines, Iowa tonight. He shows photos of himself while he was off. I mean, you could tell Sami is having so much fun playing this heel character, and I like the fact that they teased a potential program between the newest member to Monday Night Raw, Cedric Alexander, who made his entrance as Zayn was walking up the ramp. So if they want to do a match between those two at Money in the Bank, I think that would be pretty nice. I'm just saying, guys. And we had Cesaro versus Cedric Alexander. I thought a nice, solid match here. Some nice, power slams here by Cesaro. Some good high-flying ability by Cedric Alexander. He tried the slingshot flatliner, but Cesaro was able to hold Alexander in air. And as Alexander escaped and crushed Cesaro with the Michinoku driver, Alexander went for a dive, springboarded right into the European uppercut, and Cesaro got a win. So, despite losing, I thought Cedric had a nice showing here against Cesaro, and I'm all for a Cesaro's single push now that they've split up him and Sheamus. I like the bar for what it was, but I'm a huge fan of Cesaro. I would love to see a Cesaro-Seth Rollins feud for the Universal Championship. I'm just saying. Take my money right now. So we'll see what they do with Cesaro. Not getting my hopes up because with Cesaro, it's just like, I just never see them going all the way with him. Because he's Swiss, and he doesn't connect. Thanks, Vince. We had the Revival interrupting the Usos backstage, and it looked like they were teasing a match, potential program between those two, and I think the Usos versus the Revival, take my money right now. That is a match that I've always wanted to see, and that's a program that I'd want to see. Two of the best tag teams on the main roster today going at it. What more could you not want? We have the War Machine, the Viking, definitely not that. The Viking Raiders, yes, how many names has this team gone through? Versus the Lucha House Party. And they absolutely obliterate the Lucha House Party, and thank goodness they changed their name from that god-awful Viking Experience, because that name certainly made the list. That was really bad. But, yeah, also, I'm fine with the Viking Raiders. It's not the War Raiders or War Machine. I know why they didn't use those names, but it's certainly better than the Viking Experience, which they actually named their finish. It was like, okay, at the very least, give them a better name. It's not a perfect name, but a better name, and I'll take it. And they look strong and dominant in this segment. You know what? I have to say the weakest part of this show tonight was the stuff with the women. I like Becky's promo here calling out Lacey Evans. And then her and Lacey traded barbs back and forth, verbal barbs back and forth on the mic. I mean, Alicia Fox versus Becky Lynch. And I didn't like the fact that this match went long at all. I thought Becky Lynch should have made quick work of Alicia Fox instead of them having, a 5 to 7 minute match. I was just like, why is Becky having trouble with Alicia Fox? It just didn't make sense to me. After the match, Evans appears and hits the woman's right. And, of course, she will be facing Becky Lynch at Money in the Bank. So, for the Raw Women's Championship. Then a Ricochet versus the newly christened Robert Roode. It looks like Bobby Roode is back to being a heel, so I'm like, that's a thumbs up for me. I think Robert Roode, Bobby Roode, whatever you call him, he is a natural, cocky, arrogant SOB, and I think he will thrive as a heel here on Monday Night Raw, and I'm really looking forward to seeing where they go with this. The match between him and Ricochet was just all right. Bobby Roode is able to hit the glorious DDT for the win here. And then we had what was probably my favorite part of the show. Bray Wyatt debuts the Firefly Funhouse. He had Puppet Friends and the Mercy Buzzard and Abby the Witch. And he says, I used to be a bad man, but that's all behind me. He had this cardboard cutout of his former self, and he cut it out with a chainsaw. So he's like a demented PBS Mr. Rogers type host. I'm like, you know what? They needed to repackage Bray anyway. And I was wondering where they were going with these vignettes. I know some of you guys won't like this, but I'm really intrigued to see where they go with this. And I actually am looking forward to seeing more of this. Something different, which I feel is what I said that Bray needed. So I'll give it a chance. We'll see where it goes here. But yeah, I am really interested to see. Like I said, this was probably my favorite part of Monday Night Raw, of where they go with Bray Wyatt here. And we had our main event, AJ Styles versus Baron Corbin. All right, main event here. Styles, really doing a lot of selling here for Baron Corbin, taking a lot of punishment. He's able to catch Corbin with the Pele kick, hit the ropes, ran right into deep six. Styles kicks out. Styles rolled Corbin into the calf crusher. Corbin slams Styles head into the mat to break the hold. Corbin gets hung up on the top rope. Styles hits a phenomenal forearm, and AJ Styles wins and will be facing Seth Rollins for the Universal Championship at Money in the Bank. So I thought a nice way to go off the air here. Styles, Rollins confront each other in the ring. Like, holy shit, we're getting AJ Styles versus Seth Rollins at Money in the Bank. I didn't expect it to be this soon, but I will certainly take that match in a heartbeat because I know it'll be a great match. And I actually have to say this was a better episode of Raw coming out of the shakeup And I know you guys may not agree, but I actually did enjoy a fair amount on this show. Like I said, the stuff with the women, I didn't think was good at all. But the triple threat matches, like those, like the fact that AJ Styles won and will be facing Seth Rollins. I'm intrigued by the Bray Wyatt vignettes. I thought the Sami Zayn promo solid right there. And curious to see where they go with Bobby Roode as a heel. So I felt like there was enough freshness on this show for them to, that they did tonight, for me to be able to give the show a B. I didn't think it was the greatest show. Didn't think it was the worst show, but I thought it was a solid show. And just checking the Twitter poll here at Daniel Gaza 412, 33% thumbs up, 67% thumbs down. So I'm gonna have to disagree with you guys there, but that's, feel free. That's your opinion. If you didn't like this show, fair enough. But I actually have to say I enjoyed this episode of Raw from Des Moines, Iowa. So that, guys, does it right here for my live Monday Night Raw review. I have to say it's great to be back up here after a little bit of a hiatus there, but be sure to check out my 3-part WrestleMania vlog video and my live reaction videos from WrestleMania 35 trip. And also, I want to say I will be doing Money in the Bank pre-card predictions videos. Hope to get that up later on in the week. And also, guys, in addition to my Facebook page, facebook.com/DanielGaza1994, Twitter at DanielGaza412, and of course here at youtube.com/DanielGaza412. Be sure to check out all those links. Also, be sure to check out the CaneActionTeam.com. Just posted the link to that in the live chat. That is CaneActionTeam.com. That is the website for the stunt team that I am a part of. Be sure to check it out. Show it some love. It's in the early stages of development, but it's the first website that I've ever worked on. And for all, 146 of you that have checked out the website, I really appreciate that. And it means a lot. And I'm trying to grow the team, for my fellow stunt members and for my good friend Matt Kane. Shout out to him as well. So be sure to check out that website. It's something that I've always wanted to do. And like I said, it's a way for us to help grow the team to the next level. So that is CaneActionTeam.com. So that does, guys, for my live Monday Night Raw review. I want to say thank you all for tuning into this video. Be sure to check out more video content coming soon here to youtube.com/DanielGaza412. So until my next video, guys, I want to say thank you all for watching and have a great rest of your night.